or good afternoon or good evening whenever you might be watching this. So it is Monday, it is the first big Monday of the new year, and some people are starting new things today, some people are getting back to work, some people are getting back to health, some people are doing lots of different things. And my little top tips over the past few days have just been ways for you to start to get healthier things back into your life in the new year. So we talked about having more time, or giving ourselves more time. We talked about movement. I've been out and done my bike ride this morning, got some fresh air. We talked about yesterday about cleaning out the fridge and about foods. Have you got some juices made or some soups maybe? So today I am going to just have a little chat with you about water. Okay, simple, but do we do it? Do we get enough water into our bodies? Now, at this time of year, it's cold outside, we might not want to drink as much water, but we need it. We need it. Our brains need it, our bodies need it, our skin needs it. If your skin's dry, are you lacking water? So, little bits and pieces. It's not rocket science, it's really not. But we need it. Every part of our body needs water, and for some people that's easy and for others it's not. But the truth is you just got to do it, really. Your morning routine might be get up, have coffee, have tea, have juice, have whatever. But the first thing you really want to be doing is having a glass of water. It wakens up your system, it wakens up your brain, it sloughs off the stuff from the night before. You've been asleep all night, so you're kind of dehydrated. And so many of us are dehydrated and we don't even know it. You might think you're hungry, actually it might just be an internal thirst. So it's not necessarily, I've been out doing a mega exercise class and I'm thirsty because I've been sweating, or I drank too much alcohol, which is a massive dehydrator. It can just be internally you're dehydrated. So we want to just get this water in. Now, people say to me, oh, how much water should I be drinking? Oh, it's something to do with the number of ounces to do with my body weight. Yes, you could go and Google and find a calculation, but why bother? We want to make health easy. We don't want to make it harder for ourselves. So, this is a 1.5 litre bottle, right? You should be aiming on average for about 2 litres a day. Okay, 2 to 2.5 litres, depending on what you're doing, where you're living. Do you live in a hot country? Is it winter? Is it summer? Are you exercising? You're not. If you're exercising, aim for 3. But don't make it difficult. If it's easy, go and buy a bottle. This was just one we had because we were in the car the other day on a road trip. That's 1.5. So it's one full one of that and a third of that as your minimum. Get a glass and know how many of those glasses work to get a couple of litres. My daughter bought a litre bottle the other day, so she knows that she should be drinking 2 of those a day minimum if she can. If you don't like water, some people find water really boring. Find these bottles. These bottles are brilliant. I've got 3 of them, and they've got these little compartments. Let me show you. They've got these little compartments that you can put in. I've got lime in there today. You can put in anything you want. So things like orange and rosemary is really nice, or lemon or mint, or make up your own thing. Get some of those, put them in the fridge overnight and let the flavour infuse, the natural flavour, please not on the cordials. Let the natural flavour infuse into the water. Get some of those lined up in your fridge. So there are ways to do this, and don't make it difficult. Just drink water. But the major thing is the first thing you do in the morning is drink a glass of water. Okay, I promise you, it really will help. We absolutely need it for everything. It is just important. Couple of things to think about on the other side is if you struggle with getting up during the night to go for a wee, it might just be that's what you're like, or you might be a woman of my sort of age or heading into that older age. Though I don't even know what to call it. Middle age is such a random word, isn't it? It's a bit negative. I'm still thinking of what word I want to use. You don't want to be having your sleep broken, if at all possible. Okay, sleep is so important. So don't drink a load of water a couple of hours before you go to bed, because by the time it gets through your system, you're going to be needing to go and get away. Other thing is, while you're eating your meals, try and have a glass of water maybe about half an hour before your meal. We are very used to we're very used to drinking with our meals, but the problem is if we wash down too much of our foods with water, then we're not giving our bodies the chance to grab onto those vitamins and minerals and all the good stuff we need from our food because it's been flushed out. Okay, so I mean, I know I struggle with this because I do like to drink as I'm eating, but I have to consciously try and stop myself from doing that and remember to have water beforehand, because it's not that I'm dehydrated, it's just a habit. But our body's digestive system is set up so that when those foods come in, it's got the absolute right balance to get what it needs, to put away what it doesn't need. But if we wash it down with a pint of water, it's going to dilute those digestive juices, and we're not going to get as much goodness from what we're eating. So try and remember that. Get your water in first thing. Try also, I mentioned, not use plasticky bottles. This is a BPA free one. Glass bottles, yeah, brilliant, unless you might be like me and you tend to drop things and you smash. We want to stay away from plastics. We want to stay away from toxins as much as we can, and especially if we're somewhere hot, if we're on holiday or we live somewhere warm, or it's just in the car and the sun happened to be shining. Even in the winter, the sun coming in can heat up the plastics in that bottle, not this bottle, but these types of bottles, and the chemicals will leach out of the plastic into your water and you're drinking them. We don't want that, okay? So BPA free bottles, glass bottles, I know they might cost a bit more, but you get one of these and you know, it's reusable, it's perfect. So remember that one. What else did I want to tell you? Is that it? I think that might be it. So just get the water in. It's simple, but it is so important. It really is. Your body will thank you for it. Your skin will thank you for it. The dog's starting to bark now. If you're exercising, make sure you replenish the water afterwards. Okay? Get some in the fridge, get some down your neck, and but not too much just before bedtime. Okay? Have a brilliant day. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Oh, what else was I going to say? No, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. So tomorrow we're talking sleep. Okay, we've just got a few more days of my New Year's tips. Tomorrow it is sleep. So I am going to see you then. Go and get yourself a glass of water. Be like the French ladies. I love that book, Why French Women Don't Get Fat. I read it years ago, and I think part of the reason I read it was because it was written by the ex-CEO of Veuve Clicquot Champagne. Anyhow, she said French women carry a small bottle of water around in their bag all day and they sip it continually. Good tip to have. We lived in the Middle East for most of my adult life so far, and I always had water with me. I always had water because it was hot. Living in the UK now, I don't, and I'm getting myself back into that habit. Daughter's now shouting at the dogs. Oh, life. Okay, so I'm getting myself back into that habit, getting my water ready. Pass that on. Okay, so please comment below or share or subscribe to my page. I'm going to be doing more videos and things, and I will see you tomorrow with a little chat on sleep. Okay, bye bye. Always takes me ages to switch this off, by the way. Yes.